Allen. This is not his first rodeo in the Arm Wars Super Series, and this man from Dayton, Ohio, USA, 6 feet tall, 104 kilograms, rock solid. He's a current US national number 4 and always brings the intensity. The Freak, Chris Chandler, is one of the most powerful up-and-coming heavyweights on the circuit today. From Cheyenne, Wyoming, USA, a little bit shorter than Allen at 5'11", but bigger at 109 kilograms, and the current US national champion.
Chris Chandler, Cheyenne, Wyoming, in Las Vegas, pulling Doug Allen, see what we can do. We've battled before.
I'm Doug Allen from Dayton, Ohio, here to beat up on Chris Chandler.
Feel like I'm probably one of the strongest people in North America.
I can't wait. I'm blessed to be here. I'm thankful for this opportunity. I'm going to try to show that all on the table.
Before we get things underway, let's have a little look at some of the important rules of the sport. The athletes have 1 minute to get a fair grip. Their elbows must remain on the 7x7 elbow pad throughout the round. The referee can award a running foul during the match, which is a little bit like playing an advantage in soccer. And an athlete on a running foul must win the pin in order to get the restart. 2 consecutive fouls by any athlete loses them the round. Here we go. Doug Allen. Dayton, Ohio is the man in the yellow shirt. Looks intense and ready for a big drive. Loading back hard is the man in the black shirt. That's the Freak, Chris Chandler. Cheyenne, Wyoming's own. Big hit. Doug Allen seemed to get away earlier as we move into the strap match, remember? The arms come apart. A 1-inch nylon strap will be applied around the wrists, over the hands, over the thumbs, and will buckle closest to the referee. The men cannot slip out again. We will get a result this time. Look at the back pressure from the man in the yellow shirt, Doug Allen. Huge drive, but he runs into a brick wall, and it's a confident, smiling Chris Chandler, the Freak with first blood. At the top of the MGM Grand. Let's look at that on the replay. There was a big drive from the man in the yellow shirt. But Doug Allen ran into a brick wall. He lost wrist and hand control early. When you lose that wrist and hand, your forearm is neutralized. And it was all about Chris Chandler.
My left one. I'm good.
Like I said before, when you're in the straps, do like I told you, put just all your fingers on your thumb. You gotta rip his fingers up straight back on him. Yeah, he's way too high. He's got a strong hand. You gotta ball your hand up and fucking just don't worry about holding on.
Don't all up. But yeah, I don't feel like that. But this strap is awesome.
Here we go. We're heading to round 2. Excellent start for the debutant. The Freak, Chris Chandler, in the hat and the black shirt. Cheyenne, Wyoming. This guy training with some of the top pullers in the US. Corey Miller, the Flash, a training partner of Chris Chandler. Hand control by Doug Allen. Look at the eyes on the man from Dayton, Ohio. He feels he's got hand control, but the arm of Chris Chandler, he may have actually damaged it there, but certainly it looked rock strong. You can see the massive muscularity on the man from Cheyenne. Hand control on that occasion was in favor of brutal Doug Allen. One thing that was evident before this match started was there was a big confidence swing in favor of Chris Chandler, and he's got hand control there. I thought he'd elbow fouled, but he hasn't. He's just riding very close to the edge. Oh, critical mistake from Doug Allen. He turned inside. Bad move when a man is that strong. Look at that, he's hanging out, and where the strap is attached at the wrist there, that was the critical mistake. He carved back into a hook. That is Chris Chandler's bread and butter.
No, I thought I had elbow foul.
Interesting. Chandler there in the corner saying he thought he elbow fouled. I just heard on my headphones here, and
I mean, I feel all right.
I did too.
I really just need to go back way more.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Instead
Instead
of going side.
the side looks good, but you gotta add that back into it. You gotta have a combination of both. Get your knuckles up and just try to suck it back.
Yeah.
Just stay tighter, and like I said, it helps when you're in the strap if you just don't worry, just ball it up like this, and that'll slip his fingers. Yeah, because his fingers, you're letting his fingers get around you, and that's giving him control.
Just in case you were wondering, it's not 2 representatives of Specsavers working in the corner of brutal Doug Allen. 2 of the best middleweight arm wrestlers and welterweight arm wrestlers in the world. The man in the huge black Buddy Holly shades was none other than our own Hellraiser, Jeff Hale, welterweight champion of the world, back at the table. We are going into the strap match, but the ominous signs there for Brutal Doug Allen in the yellow shirt was that he had totally lost hand control. His key to success in this arm wrestling match, it's extremely evident at this stage. He's going to be about trying to gain hand control. Something at this point he's been unable to do.
Shoulders.
Allen in yellow. Chandler, look at that wrist. Powerful wrist and hand from Chris Chandler. And you can see he looks relaxed all day, he says. There's the drive, and again, Allen cuts into a hook. He's questioned himself there. You could hear him say, why did I go inside? He's in that top roll, targeting the hand and wrist of Chris Chandler. With a little bit of success there. He's certainly making the larger, more muscular man work. There he cuts inside. Bad move, and he's punished for it immediately.
Some water.
You can see how heavily inflated Doug Allen's arm is there.
Damn.
You can hear also how much he's making Chris Chandler work. Moaning about his thumb to Josh Wood working in his corner. Wood will go in our main event today. But Chris Chandler must be happy. He's had a fantastic debut. That's better from Doug Allen. Dug into his hook, but he's on the running foul. The man from Dayton, Ohio has popped off the front. He may not know it. He was looking intently at Chris Chandler. But he's holding up the man from Cheyenne, Wyoming. Big drives, bumps, but no change. Oh, and there's the superior horsepower of the man in the black shirt, and you can see what Doug Allen thinks about that. Punches the table in frustration. Huge drives, intensely hammering down. He was on the running foul. It had been signalled early by Keith Taylor in the stripes, but I think Doug Allen was unaware of that. Focused 100% on trying to win the match.
That was a better match. It was a way better match. When he hits, though, when he surges, cut that surge off real quick. Just jam it real fast. You know what I'm saying? He looked good, huh? He looked good. He was struggling. He was struggling.
The advice from Jeff Hale, you looked good in the hook. He was struggling. I would agree. That was not easy for Chris Chandler, but the Freak did the job. Once the match went into the hook, you have to favour Chandler. It's the man in the black shirt, slightly shorter individual, more powerfully built. Usually arm wrestling favouring the man with the longer lever. Although it is a very small amount of difference in these two athletes. Better from Doug Allen, making him work. But it's an irregular grip. We will go to the strap match.
Come on, Doug Allen. Give me all you got. Come on.
Maybe a sign there from Chandler that he can feel the power ebbing away from his opponent.
Good there. Okay, don't move there. A little bit of wrist, please. Don't move. Ready, go!
Come on, Doug Allen. Give me what you got. That was so good. Come on.
Running foul. Chandler takes the match. Chandler with the pin. It won't matter. He'll have to do it again. Remember, a man on a running foul must win the match just to get the restart. But the benefit for Chandler, as you can hear
Wrist, please.
from the heavy breathing of his opponent, is that whilst he may not have got the result there, he did a lot of damage. He bled out the power of Doug Allen. Evident straight away, he's got wrist and hand control, and he is bleeding Doug Allen out now. Hanging on to him, rolling that wrist and hand. This is all collateral damage. And the more jamming, the more jarring that the man in the yellow t-shirt does in his futile attempts to pin that. And you can see he wants to throw the table over the top of the MGM Grand here. Not able to do it, it's pinned down. But I think he may have done, had it not been. Look on the replay. Desperation creeping in for Doug Allen. Jamming, driving, dragging down to the pad. But it's a calm, collected, cool-looking Chandler. Then there was the counter. And there's the frustration from the man from Dayton, Ohio. Hopefully he's not going to jump off the top of the MGM himself. That's a long way down. And as he looks out onto the Las Vegas Strip, you wonder what's going through the mind of brutal Doug Allen. Whilst he's making this a difficult task for Chris Chandler, he is being manhandled by the Freak. It's the man in the black shirt, the Freak Chris Chandler. Current US national heavyweight champion. His debut here in the Professional Arm War Super Series, and an impressive one it's been. Hand control gained again, running foul Allen. We will go into the strap match with a native of Ohio on the running foul. Red in the face, red in the hand, heavy, heavy breathing. He's worked hard to try to secure some kind of victory. That has looked most likely when he's top rolled, and to be fair, when he's top rolled with the strap applied. He's got the strap applied. Can he apply the back pressure and the top roll? He's certainly gone for it, and he's shot a good position early. That's the best hit in a few rounds from Doug Allen. Now he needs to be patient, maintain, because Chandler is genuinely struggling. The man in the black t-shirt unable to gain any real positional advantage at this stage. Big, big drive from Doug Allen. Big drive from Chandler, but the more he hits, the more he exposes his own hand. And you could see him re-grip there. Doug Allen needs to be careful of that elbow. Dangerously close to the end. Running out of power now, I feel. Tiring. He's in a terrible position. But ironically, he's working. Oh, there's the foul. It is a second foul, a red card, and it will be a win. Look on the action replay, you can see, yeah, bobbling close to the end, and there was the foul. Cruel way to lose, but the right result. And Chandler, dominant performance.
That finishes the weekend. Yeah, I'm definitely not known for going at all. I don't know if it's, you know, we pull our practices, our stuff like that. Usually it's just 3 guys pulling on my arm, see if we can move it. The gatherings, oh man, 6 rounds is perfect. You know, after I get one, it feels like I feel like I'm in there. Confidence goes up. There's nothing like Arm Wars. I just feel like this is definitely where it should go. I do bodybuilding. I want to be a bodybuilder. Man, this definitely changes there's a whole nother world of arm wrestling out there, and this is definitely makes my brain kind of go 6 different directions.